Every time Jack checked into a hotel, he followed a strict routine. He scattered glass marbles across the hallway and shut the door behind him. Then, he tied a tripwire to the door hinge and activated a directional bomb mounted on the door. In the end, he walked to the balcony and checked the escape rope again and again to make sure it was secure. He didn't take a shower until everything was set up properly. Jack did all of this not because he was paranoid, but because of professional instinct. After all, Jack was a killer. He had been trained by a secret organization since childhood. Now he was their top assassin. Soon, Jack received a new mission. This time, his target was a candidate running for president of Russia. The mission was to kill the target in plain sight and make sure everyone saw it happen. Jack made a detailed plan. The next day, the candidate arrived at the venue on schedule. Jack was already waiting in a building across the street. A gunshot rang out. In the next moment, a bodyguard felt warm liquid splash on his face. The target had been hit and collapsed on the ground. Jack packed his gear. He planted a timed bomb at the scene and walked away. Jack went to the airport and got ready to leave the country. But just before boarding, he got a new message from the organization. Someone had seen him complete the mission. With no other choice, Jack followed the lead back into the city. He spotted the woman in a crowd and drew his gun to eliminate the witness. But when she turned and looked at him, Jack froze. She didn't act like someone who had seen a killer. Her expression was calm, just like an ordinary passerby. Jack sensed something was wrong. A second later, a gunshot exploded. This time, Jack was the target. He retreated quickly back to the hotel and tried to contact headquarters, but received only a cold message saying the mission had failed. Jack was confused. Then he looked at the TV and saw the dead candidate alive on the screen. That's when he realized he had been set up. Jack started to question who the real client was, but the organization gave no answer. Suddenly, the hotel phone rang. It turned out the real client was the candidate himself, and Jack's location had been exposed. Jack heard glass marbles shatter outside the door. Then came the beep of an arming bomb. He dropped the phone and ran to the balcony. The room exploded behind him, but Jack had already jumped down the rope. He landed safely on the floor below and survived the blast.
This amazing movie is called Hitman.
If you've watched it, share your thoughts.